Hi. We often think we have to make so many choices during the day, during our lives. We think there are constantly choices that we have to make. And we try to figure out which one is the best one and which one is the right one in the short term, in the long term. And I want to throw out something today that is a statement, and I am taking this, some of you might know this, from the Course in Miracles, which deals with a lot of things concerning our path and shows light or sheds light onto the human existence, onto what this is about, and out onto how to rediscover who we really are and how to live that, who we really are. So in looking at all the decisions we think we have to make, the big ones and the small ones, like which profession do I want to have? Shall I change my job or not? Do I want to have a family or not? Where do I want to live? Down to deciding, okay, will we go out for a meal today? Will I, whatever it is, right? Will I buy a new car, or will I get my, I don't know, new pair of shoes? So many decisions, so many things that we seemingly have to decide. And my suggestion is now that when we look deeper in terms of what is this life about, right? When we look into that, now a lot of people ask, what is my mission? What's my purpose? Why am I here? What am I supposed to do? And how do I make the right decision or decisions that will bring me closer to my path, right? So in the end, the suggestion is there is only one decision always to be made. There's only one decision or one choice, let's say, to be made in whatever it is. And I'm going to put it first into my words, and my words would say the choice is whether something is in alignment with your highest self, which also means with the highest, like source, or a choice which is not in alignment with source, with the highest. And this means that we get to choose each day one thing and one thing only, in alignment or not. And the Course in Miracles says it more like, do you choose heaven or not? So if we clear ourselves from all the clutter of all the decisions, and if we remind ourselves in the morning when we wake up, okay, why am I here? And I'm consciously choosing to embody my highest self, embody my best self, which is not this, not my personality, not my thoughts, not my beliefs, not my body, but my true self, the source self that I came from. So if that is what I want to do that day, so you can even imagine yourself having this light body being filled with light, lying in your bed still, but you being light, right? A light entity. And yes, this still has form in your imagination, but sometimes it's easier than just imagine yourself as consciousness, which has no form. So you are this light being, divine light being. And with that also, you clear everything. And whatever choice you have to make, you bring it back to the one, which is it in alignment? And you can also say, kind of like, am I choosing heaven on earth or not? So then, in the morning, you state that you want to, or your intention is, to choose what's in alignment with Source. That this is your intention for the day. And this is the only choice you make. And this choice is going to send raindrops of light into every single little choice you're making that day. Because Source, your higher self, hears your intention or is already aware or has given you the intention even to begin with, the longing for sending out that request, for having that intention. And always the universe is responding. So this means if our choice in the morning is, I'm going to choose heaven on earth today, I'm going to choose what's in alignment with absolute divine love, absolute infinite divine consciousness. This is what my choice is today and every day. And then you go into your day, and every single little decision and even every single little action will be infused with this high light of this intention, of this choice. Because our intent rules our energy field. And we may not have arrived at certain points yet in terms of the energy being really clear in our field, but the intent is clearing out things, because the more specific we are with our intention, the brighter that light shines. The light of spirit, the light of the intent, and shines clarity onto everything. And so things will become clearer in our lives as well. And all of a sudden, it is very, very clear what job to choose, or which partner, or which. It will become so clear because you have actually given yourself into the hands of heaven. You have made it clear that there is one choice, and you have chosen this, that you have made, and this will rule your life. You want heaven on earth, and you want to be a representative of heaven on earth. You want to be it, embody it, experience it in your inner world and in your outer world. You want to share it with others, contribute to their heaven, if this is what they want. If not, then they can live whatever it is they want to live. But with that one decision, every other decision will get a direction, will receive a direction, and you will feel like, whoa, I'm moving into a flow that I have not known before. Because that clear choice, that clear decision is giving me a light, and I just have to follow that path of light. It's so clear, and all the other choices will fall into place. Seeming choices or seeming decisions that we have to make. Okay? And sometimes people also differentiate between a choice and a decision. And yes, there are different connotations we can put onto them. But if it's not relevant to you, I'm just going to leave it up to you what feels more appropriate for you, right? Whether you perceive one word more helpful than the other. So we're not going to get into the semantics of that. But just feel this, or ponder this possibility of, okay, if there is this one choice I make, then all the other decisions and choices will also be then in alignment with my highest self, with source, with what I really, really want, and not what the world makes me believe I should want, or what someone else wants from me. But we become a lot more focused and oriented on what we really, really want, what comes from within, what we want to live, what we want to experience. And so we will have then a much more congruent life, aligned with our highest purpose. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Please leave your comments and let me know whether this is helpful. And I'm going to love you and leave you for today, but we'll talk again next time if you want to.